Protesters outside the offices of Mexico's National Human Rights Commission. They are survivors of gender violence and family members of missing persons who, with support from feminist activist groups, have moved into the building and taken over. They are protesting against the government, which they say has turned a blind eye to soaring rates of gender violence and other human rights abuses in the country. Mexico has close to 600 reported femicides so far this year, more than 75,000 missing persons, and a murder rate higher than at any other time in the country's history.
This action is different to others we've seen in the past, but I think it's a response from the thousands of victims who are waiting for an investigation from authorities into cases of disappearances, femicides, violence, torture, and many other human rights cases that remain in impunity.
Mexico's President Manuel López Obrador is often criticized for downplaying the issue of gender violence in particular. During a press conference this week, he scolded the activists for occupying the building in Mexico City's historic center and vandalizing portraits of Mexican heroes housed in the offices.
I
respect all demonstrations, but I do not agree with violence or vandalism. I do not agree with what they have done to the painting of Francisco y Madero.
Protester ERIKA Martinez says her 7-year-old daughter is a survivor of sexual assault.
We've been talking about what the president said in that video. My daughter has asked me, how is it possible the president can be outraged over a painting, but not outraged when a girl is raped?
She tells us she and other women here are tired of demanding action from authorities on matters of gender violence. The protesters say they have no intention of relinquishing control of the building, adding that they intend to raise funds to transport abuse survivors to the building and transform it into a shelter. Mexico's National Human Rights Commission have expressed their concern over the safety of sensitive case files housed inside the government offices, but have not commented on any potential plan to forcibly remove protesters from the building. The leadership of the National Human Rights Commission has frequently been the target of criticism by relatives of missing children and domestic violence survivors, who say the commission is more focused on slashing budgets than pursuing investigations. Manuel, Rapalo, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.